Hello, hello, hello. It is me, it is I, it is she, it is her, it is the, it is who. It is Rosie Rosette 2020. Pow. Okay, so let's remember the video that I told you about Route 21, right? So, what happened was, went to Route 21. This is a Route 21 beanie. Okay, you guys know I love beanies. Anyway, so went there. They had the 30% off sale sign. Okay, went to go get some stuff, and then the manager, Allie, assistant manager, she was trying to say she couldn't give me the additional 30% off of the hats because they weren't supposed to be out there. Um, but then she gave me 70% off of the clothes, but the sale didn't start, and then the sale ended for 30% off, but the signs are still out, and I was like, that's false advertisement. You can't have a 30% off sale sign and say that the sale is over. Well, if the sale is over, then you need to have the signs off. So then she was like, "Well, I gave you 70% off of the clothes," which she didn't. She didn't give me additional 70% off. And so okay, so I brought a couple beanies. She I think I had to beg her. I think I brought 3 sets of beanies because you get two. It was 2 beanies for $3.97, which was a good deal. But she didn't want to give me additional 30% off because they weren't supposed to be there, and the sale had ended, but the signs were still out. Okay, fine. So then afterwards they had some stuff in the back and they were on sale, but she didn't put that out. It was just a whole big thing. So anyway, I called corporate. Okay, I called corporate, left my spiel about what happened. So then someone called me today in the morning at 9 o'clock. I didn't get it because I was rushing out because I had to get to the doctor. Whatever. Who's the doctor? Yeah, I had to get the paraffin on my foot. Okay, fine, cool. So I noticed that after the doctor, whatever, so I called back, left a message. Lady called me back. So I'm just like, this is what happened. Told her what happened. Now, mind you, when I walked in the store, they were both on the phones. We were both on the phones. No one greeted me. Hi, welcome to Route 21 or whatever. Okay, fine. I know this is not Nordstrom. Okay, I get it. This is not Nordstrom, but still, you're supposed to greet me. But apparently, they're supposed to greet customers after 15 seconds when they walk in. That doesn't happen. Okay, that does not happen. So, um, so call the district manager, Ashley, and told her what's going on. She was like, "Oh, that's not supposed to happen. We have excellent customer service." I said, "No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't." I told her about the false advertisement. I told her about how I had to beg her to give me money. I mean, give me money off of the beanies. Okay, fine. So, and I said that's false advertisement, because she was like, "Okay, send me a picture of the sign. Send me a picture of the receipt." Okay, fine. Did that. And then she was like, let me see what I can do. I said, well, you need to honor, because she said that Allie had it misconstrued. It wasn't supposed to be additional 70% off. It was supposed to be 70% off of the marked price, because Ashley said that they were doing some type of test market or something. Okay, fine. But she did say that Allie had it confused that it's supposed to be not additional 70 because they had additional 70% off, which was wrong. Okay, fine. Now this was Monday. Today's Wednesday. Okay. So, they had it wrong. All right. So I said, well, that's illegal. That's illegal that I had to beg her to give me 30% off of the things, off of the beanies, when the signs were still out or whatever. And she was like, yeah, you're right. The signs shouldn't be out. Now, mind you, I told you when I came in, they were on the phones. Allie and the other girl, they was at the register. They were just on the phones, whatever. Okay, they stayed behind the registers. They didn't come out. They just stayed behind the registers. Okay, all the clothes in the back were tagged and everything. They were behind the registers. Okay, didn't help me. Didn't help me find anything. Nothing. So what the district manager, Ashley said, she said, okay, because I was like, well, you need to honor that additional 70% off that the girl, because after I made one purchase, I had like some other items that I wanted to buy. And she was like, no, I can't give you an extra, 70. I was like, can you do 30? She was like, no, I can't do that. Because I was like, well, why did you just give me some? So I was like, okay, fine, cool, cool. So I left. Then I went back, and then I got a picture of the sign. Okay. Then I went, I went back. I know they were like, oh, she is kind of. So I was like, okay. So are you the manager? She said, yeah. I said, you're the manager of the store? She said, yeah. I said, what's your name again? She was like, oh, I can't tell you. Now if somebody won't tell you their name, then they know they did wrong or whatever. Okay, so we already know that. All right, so fine. So the district manager was like, okay, how many items did you have? I was like, maybe about 5 or whatever. And so then she was like, okay, I'll give you, I'll honor the additional 70% off of 5 items. You can go there, I'll give you, and then we'll, give you the 70% off of the items that you purchase. Okay, fine, cool. So she said, but what I need is a picture of the sign, and I need a picture of, I think I told you guys this, I need a picture of your receipt. I ain't nothing to me, I can keep a receipt. Okay, if anybody knows, they know I can keep a receipt. Okay, that ain't nothing but a thing, honey. Nothing but a thing. Let me see. There's a picture of the receipt on here. That's not a picture. Okay. So I was like, cool, fine, bet. And then I was like, I'm on my way. It ain't no better time like the present if you're gonna, if you gotta do what you gotta do, whatever, because why am I gonna wait another week when why wait another week when the picture, nothing may not even be there. So here's a picture. Here's the picture. Here's the 30% off. Okay. This was one time because when I came back, I think they knew I was going to about to take a picture because they start taking the signs down. All right. So this is the sign that I sent the district manager of how the sign was still up, but she did not want to honor the 30% off of clearance. And those tags still had a clearance. Okay. She said she gave me 70% off, which she didn't. All right. I'm not lyrically advanced. I don't, I'm not, I don't really have the gift to gab. You know what I'm saying? My vernacular is not, whatever. I could never be a rapper. But now, when it comes to numbers, I'm a shopper. I'm a shopper. I can run numbers. Now, I told you I got all the way up to calculus. I just couldn't master calculus. I wanted to be a mathematician, okay? I wanted to be a mathematician. That's how good I was with numbers. I was never, words, writing, and all that. No. But when it comes to numbers, I'm okay. I mean, I'm not no, genius when it comes to numbers, but I can run them. I can run them in my head. You know what I'm saying? I used to do couponing at Walgreens or whatever. Now, if you're a couponer, you know how to run numbers. I'm not talking about the numbers, the gambling numbers, but maybe I could or whatever. I can't memorize numbers. My sister's good. Her memory is just amazing, but she lies a lot. Anyway, so I can run numbers. I know 60%, 70% or whatever. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can't get the exact number, but I know a roundabout. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I went all over the world. Couldn't speak the languages or whatever, but as far as, knowing how much, I would always do their benchmark of their exchange rate to a dollar as a benchmark. I would go to the grocery stores, anything that cost, like if it was 300, let's say, pesos to a dollar. So I would buy something that was 300 pesos or 600 pesos. You see what I'm saying? So, again, numbers don't frighten me. Okay, so anyway. So I go back to the store. She texts Mike. She said, Mike, the manager, the assistant manager, he's going to be there. He'll assist you. Cool. Gucci. Okay. So walk in. Didn't get greeted. Didn't get greeted. So, okay. So then I asked, oh, girl, she was there. is Mike there? And then, she, I noticed that he's at the register. Okay, fine. So he was hella cool. So, he was like, you know what? I understand what happened, or I heard what happened, or whatever. Do you have your receipt? He was like, I'm gonna take care of you. He was cool, okay? Oh, girl, I guess she had attitude. I guess she had attitude. Okay, she didn't greet me. She didn't say nothing to me. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, you're mad at me because you screwed up. That ain't my problem. You mad that I called corporate on you because how you did me. Well, guess what? That's what happens. That's what happens. Did I blast you? Did I snitch you? I did. I did. hmm Happens to me. See, I don't do shit, whatever. But it is people snitch on me. Okay, I gotta take it. You do the crime, you do the time. Okay, fine. She didn't say nothing to me. Mike, he took me. I was like, okay, so why don't I do? He was like, you get 5 items, 70% off. That's what he said. Cool. So I was like, well, why don't you take, my receipt, and then so we can just do one transaction. It was no one in the store. It was just me, her, and him. Okay. Now, while I was in there, some people came. She didn't greet them. She didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Then she was on the other side. The register was over here. She was on the other side. I think they were getting you know, some product out. They never finished. Okay, fine. Then she went when we were doing our thing. When I got my clothes, she came up to the register. Never greeted or tried to help anybody. Then a lady was at the register. She asked, "Did you want help?" Okay, fine. And he was like, "Oh, she had something to do." I said it took 30 minutes to do, and he just looked at me like, "You know what? You need some." Anyway, so okay, so I grabbed the 5 things, went to the register. So then he was like, okay, so he did the 70% off of what I was going to get. So I had $37. Okay, fine. I gave him 5 items. After the 5 items, I still had $21, whatever. I saw 2 T-shirts that I wanted, but they weren't on sale. Okay, cool, fine. I asked him. I said, could you hook me up? He said, no. These, oh, cool, fine. So buy one T-shirt, you get one half off. Okay, cool. It was $27. The T-shirts were actually 30, but then I looked online. They're for graphic T-shirts. They're 12. So you know what I'm saying? It was just like almost even. Okay, fine. Then I saw some other stuff. So because he walked in the back, he was like, "Yeah, this is 70% off." I'm assuming that he was gonna give me a 70 additional 70 off. Okay, fine. I grabbed some other stuff. He was like, "I can't give you this. This is regular price." Okay, fine. Now, and then he was like, "You know what? I don't know why this happens because, we like giving people, a deal or whatever. We want people to, save money or whatever so that they can come back." Now, he said that like 5 times. Okay, fine. So my total, so then the total, I think it was like 50 or 60 something. So then why do I walk around again? So then I was just like, oh, there was a sweatshirt that I wanted, but it wasn't on sale. But when you really want it, you really want it. So I was like, ooh, I kind of want this. He was like, no, just wait. But when you want it, you want it. Especially me, when I want it, I want it. If I got it, I want it. Okay, so I gotta text this guy, tell him that I'm filming. So I was like, okay, bet, So I saw 2 other t-shirts. I'm gonna show you. I saw 2 other sweatshirts, and I was like, ooh, I want one was Black History, and the other one was pink. You know how I am about pink. And so he was like, you don't need this or whatever. Um, hold on. So I was like, no, I want to go ahead. So the total came up to 86, and I was like, that's a lot. Now, he said, so I had like 5 hoodies or whatever, and so I was like, so you know what? I just gave him the $86, and then I was like, I had to drive all the way down there. Me, I'm just gonna try and get whatever. So, he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you 5 off. I was like, thank you, because that's, for gas. Gas is expensive. I was like, cool. Okay, so it ended up to be like 77 or 75 or 74. Okay, fine. Got the bag, whatever. She still ain't said, I ain't sending her whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, um, He's trying to say something, and I was like, your customer service is bad. Like, you can't, whatever. So anyway, left, went to Bad Bath and Beyond. Total, totally different customer service. You walk in, you're greeted, okay? Then there's somebody who wants to help you. I got those little the things that make your house smell good or whatever. Good, okay, fine. The thing that you put the little smell goods in. She went to the back. She was like I got service, I got help. Even though there was an outlet store, Bath Body and Beyond, or Bath and Body, that was customer service. Okay, that was customer service. It wasn't somebody. There was somebody in the at the register. There was somebody at the beginning, and then there were people who wanted to help people. That's what I was talking about. Got greeted, got helped, and checked out. That's how it's supposed to be. Listen, Route 21. I'm just, ugh. So anyway, I was in my car about to get on the freeway. I was like, wait a minute. I pulled over and I looked up, was like, wait a minute. He said he can give me 5 items for 70% off. Why didn't he give me the most expensive items for additional 70? He gave me the cheap items, the hoodies, a shirt, a $5.97 shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. Because if he would give me the 5 items, the hoodies for 70% off, and then have the cheap items regular price, I would have saved a lot. So I went back in the store. When I went into the store, no greetings. No, it was no one in the store. I think she was at the register. I think she popped out, and I was like, "Oh, I was like, hi, is Mike here?" She said, "No." Okay, is he coming back, or She was like, "Yes." Like, when? She was like, maybe in about 20 minutes. I said, is he at lunch? She was like, yeah. I was like, why didn't you just tell me he's at lunch? She's like, because we can't say that, girl. Just like, okay. So I left, came back, I went to whatever. Came back 20 minutes, told him to come outside. Like, told him that when I came back, she still didn't say hi or whatever. Da, 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 da. Like, what's going on? So he told me that she was like, I came in back, had an attitude or whatever. What was the attitude? I asked if he was there. Then she said no. And I was like, okay, is he coming back? She said, yeah. I was like, do you know when? She was like 20. Like, where was my attitude? So anyway, me and him going back, he kind of raising his voice. So I was like, can you bring it down? Can you bring it down? Like, she's really nice. I don't understand it. I was like, but she saw me, she saw the interaction. So, whatever. So I was just like, what is her problem? He was like, I don't know. She's really nice. I'm not saying that she's ill. She's not professional. It's a whole bunch of people I don't like. Okay. But at the job, I still have to be a professional and get the work done. Even if she doesn't like me, she didn't greet me. She should have said, hey, you're back. The fake smile or whatever, because that's what they pay you for. You know what? He'll be back. He'll be back in 20 minutes. I don't care if he's at lunch, but it doesn't make difference. You know what I'm saying? So, after I told him to bring it down, I said, okay, after we got over that spill, I went into why didn't you, if you wanted me to save so much, why didn't you get the most expensive stuff? Take the 5 items and take 70% off of that. Um, and so the 2 t-shirts that I wanted, he was like, okay, that, I took the $3 or whatever, $4 off of that. Okay, yeah, I was like, I wasn't talking about that. I was like talking about the hoodies, because okay, so I was 21 or $27, under. It was still, it's $21 credit. Added the t-shirts and I owed 4. Okay, then I got all of those hoodies, and then it was like 60 something or whatever, and I was just like, he was like, well, that's regular price. But what he should have did was take the additional 70 off of the most expensive stuff, and then if he wanted me to save money. But okay, all that didn't happen. And so then there was two sweatshirts. I was like, I don't care. I want it. I don't care if it's on sale. I don't care. Don't you ain't got to give me the 70. I want it. Okay, that it was just so you buy a sweatshirt, you get one off free. So he was like, because I was trying to explain to him, he trying to overtalk me, and I'm trying to explain to him whatever. And I was like, listen, just listen. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you know what? This is getting too much. That's exactly what he said. He's like, I'll just give it to you. I just because I think he was getting flustered or whatever, because he was raising his voice, and I was just like, again, you have to bring it down. You have to bring it down. So, okay, so this is what I got. Just really cute. I had, like I had to have that Jada Pickett or that Left Eye. So it's something about pink that makes me kind of something about pink. Well, if something happens to me, I need my son knows I need a pink casket. I need pink roses, fuchsia preferably. I need everybody to wear pink. Okay, this is just this is. I just need everybody to. This is just me. I had to have this. I had to have this. I didn't care. It's extra large. I'm a big girl. I had to have this. Okay. So this was 32. Buy one get one half off. It's Black History. It's Black History. I had to have this. I might wear this tomorrow. I had to have this. I just had to. I had to. I don't. It's just. It is what it is. I had to have this. I think this was 37. I think this was 37. Yeah, 38. Buy one get one half off. Okay. So this was 38, and then this was like 16. Okay. So I had to have it. These were like, I didn't care if they were on sale. I didn't care about the 70% off. I had to have it. All right. So this, okay, so here, these are the two t-shirts that I had to have. Had to. I just had to have. I know. I had to have. I know, but I'm just, I don't know what it is about me. This is a little too large, but that's okay. I had to have it. I had to have these. Now, some people may think it's ugly. So these were buy one, get one half off. It was $19 in the store. But online, they were graphic tees for $12, two for 24. And so when I looked, because he was like, no, you don't need that pink t-shirt, you need the sweatshirt, the hoodie. And I was like, no, I have to have it. He's like, no, you don't need it. He was like, just wait a while, whatever. Basically it'll go down. And I was just like, no, I have to have it. So then when I looked online, that's when I saw that the graphic tees were two for $24. Mm-hmm. So I had to have it. So these are the Brads. That was sponge. Now this I had to have. Rue 21 has the cutest graphic t-shirts. Now Betty Boop is black, right? Yeah, black. Betty Boop is this. I guess fair skinned woman, but is a black woman. Go look it up. The real Betty Boop is the sister. So they want to make her yellow. Okay, that's fine. But she's still black. Okay, it's Black History Black. So this is my Black History of the day. All right, had to have it. Had to have it. I had it was I think 21 at that point credit. So this was 30, but then he gave it to me too for 24. $12 each. The graphics are $12 this week. Okay? Had to have it. Right? Oh, honey, my shoulders are filled. This is a good day. This is a little good day. This is so cute. It's too small though. Had to have it. Had to have it. I had to have this. My son loves the show and the stuff that they put on there. Oh my god. So this was 12, and I was like, this is one thing that should have been 70% off. Okay, but at first he didn't give it to me. This is one of the ones that I had to beg for. This is the one. Okay. All right, just keep it. And the stores normally. Okay, so this. Okay. think this is another. This is the other hoodie that I think he didn't want to. It smells good. That he didn't want to give me. He didn't want to give me additional off. He was like, "Are you a wholesaler?" or something like that. I was like, "No, I'm a hoarder." He was like, "Okay, so this was 12.98. Okay, you want to give it now? This is what I think what he gave me 7% off. He gave me 7% off of 5.97. 5 items, okay. This is really cute. I like the pink. This 5.97. Think and this, which was 7.97. But he wants to make sure that he, saves all the money. Now, don't get me wrong. He was cool. He was cooler than a fan. He was cooler than a fan. Now, that manager, she didn't say one thing. She didn't even look at me in the eye. He was just like, oh, she's quiet and everything. She's not professional. Don't co-write. Don't co-sign or anything like that. He gave me 70% off of this. Okay? 70% off of this. 5.97. Right? 5.97. He gave me 70% off of the cheapest things because this is what I brought, up to him at first. And when I brought up the hoodies, he didn't want to. He said 5 items. 5 items. Now, he could have switched around, but I don't think he wanted to. When I got the hoodies, he said, oh, well, those are full price. But he said 5 items. He didn't let me pick the 5 items. The first 5 items that I gave him, he gave me 7% off. He didn't say the first 5 items. He said 5 items that are on sale, you can get 7% off. Okay? And this. 5.97. 3.97. Okay? He gave me 70% off of $4, $10, $18, $18.23. So 70% off of $23. All right? That's like 14 something. Let's say $15, okay? But that was off of 37. So, oh, I'm sorry. And then I got another one of these. So I was like, instead of giving me $5 off of 23, give me $5 off of the, the other hoodies. All right, to make it even. And the t-shirt. So, that's what I got. So anyway, I was like, okay. Because, he was kind of pissed. I was kind of pissed. Oh, okay. So then, I got it. And I was like, okay, you guys will not be seeing me for a while. I don't even know if I'm coming in. I could go do this online. But I don't want to deal with all this. So the girl, she was bending down. I was like, oh, excuse me. And then, because I didn't know her name. Because she didn't want to give me her name. Nor did the district manager. And so I was like, I just, let me stop this. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to, have any bad blood or anything. Like, I have nothing against you, whatever. And then she was like, well, I don't have anything against you either, but you, as long as you respect me. I just was, what? I said, excuse me, respect you? It's like, when did I disrespect you? What did I do? I came in your store. I picked up some items. You're the one who didn't want to give me something that clearly the sign had said 30% off of clearance or whatever. So who disrespected? Now, mind you, I'm the customer. She's the employee. But I guess disrespected her. And then, so when she said that, the manager, Mike, was just like, you know what? She's like, okay, well, as long as, we respect each other. Now, I told you that she told him that I came in with an attitude and was like, where is Mike or whatever. And I was like, hi, is Mike here? And then she was like, no. That's it. It's like, okay, is he coming back? She said, yeah. Now, who was disrespectful with the one word answers? This is not romper room. Romper room. We're not, at a, well, I don't know how old she is, but, we're not toddlers. You can speak in complete sentences. And then I was just like, you know what? She's at a level that I just can't go down to. I can't. I can't. And and I just, because my phone was dead, I just waited until I charged up my phone, and I just text the district manager, shaking my head. That's, that's it. Well, what else you want me to do? Well, what else is there to do? So anyway, that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.